We got this A Fuente Grand Reserva. There we go. We got the A Fuente. What's going on, John Jones? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Shout outs to y'all. It's nice out here today. Took a minute out to do today's show. What's going on, War Master? Shout outs to War Master. War Master is the most craziest nigga in YouTube right now. What's going on, John Jones? Yeah, we're going to put it in perspective. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the manosphere. And we're going to talk about how the space had changed before the space had changed. Got this little thing going on. Shout outs to everybody in the building, man. Shout outs to y'all. Once we get about 15 people in here, I'm going to start. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Mace? Yeah, no problem, Mace. That's no problem, man. I'm doing what we can. You know? So, yeah, we're going to talk about how the space had changed before the space, changed. What's going on, We Kill Dragons? You said, why they always on my head? What I do? I ain't do shit. It's just a lot of fake brotherhood. That's all. Yeah, Chris G. It's just a lot of fake brotherhood. That's all. The manosphere got a lot of fake brotherhood going around. And what's going on, Mike? Got a lot of fake brotherhood going around. And when I say something about it, niggas got mad. That's all. But that's what y'all do. A lot of y'all like to support fake brotherhood instead of y'all like to support you know what I'm saying, entertainment instead of edutainment, educative stuff. And I understand it because learning something is not always a fun thing to do, Not all the people that teach make learning something a fun experience. You dig? Lord have mercy. I thought I had matches on me. Okay, I do. No problem, Mace. Learning is not always a fun experience, man. One second, y'all. Old man shit. Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. This is fucked up. What's going on, Shirley? How you doing? Hold on, y'all. There we go. Shit. Hold on, y'all. What's going on, official? It's windy as shit out here, man. Y'all don't mind me. Give me 1 second. Mike, don't laugh, man. I'm going through something. Hold on. This that bullshit. This that bullshit. He said hang in there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. This that bullshit. Oh, girl. Ooh, that's terrible. Yeah, I know. Anyway, my bad, y'all. I'm bad for the ecosystem. All right, here we go. We got 15 people in here. All right, we'll start. A. Fuentes. And yes, the cap is wet. No, y'all niggas be like, man, that cap wet, nigga. Anyway, pause. No, I'm not a camper, bro. I'll burn up all the matches. I'll be like, nigga, we out of matches. What? What's going on, Raj? Alright, so here we go. Here we go. For one stick, too. So, what I mean that the space has changed before the space had changed is, with the exception of a few people here in the manosphere, the manosphere is a totally different place today than it was when a lot of us found it. Than it was when a lot of us found this space, man. You know, there was a lot of radical manospherians, you know, lurking about, you know. The space was anti-women. You know, the space, every broad got told, shut up, bitch. Every broad. Even if you like them, shut up, bitch. You know? Every broad. What's going on, Wadner? Every broad got told that shit. American Negro. Every broad. And it wasn't a safe space for broads. Like, back in those days, if a woman said, yo, I don't feel safe here, she was right. She was right. And back in those days, what's going on, Thai City? And back in those days, you know what I'm saying? Those dudes, they told women that because they were actually building something. You know what I'm saying? They told women that because they were actually building something. Those dudes, they were mad, but it's not like they were mad and didn't know what the hell to do. What's going on, Dre Day? They were mad, but they were building something. They had something to build. They was like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm mad at these hoes, but you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna come. They're not gonna interfere with the process of us building something. They was actually building something in comparison to, you know what I'm saying, into what it is today, where you have a lot of niggas that's like, shut up, bitch, because they're actually mad at bitches. You know what I'm saying? They're actually mad at broads. What's going on, Cut? They're actually mad at broads. They're not building nothing. You know, they're just telling her to shut up for the shock value of telling her to shut up. Not because there's a reason why she should shut up. They just want her to shut up. And to some, that might be just enough reason. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this. You know, the space has changed before money got involved, before Hollywood or radio or whatever's going to take over this space gets involved, that it is not the same space that, let's say, the Level Up crew would say, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing there, what's going on? You know? It's not the same space that, you know, the Level Up crew are telling these women it is, you know? It's not the same space that, you know, other people that are reporting on this space, you know what I'm saying? It's not, what's going on, Tack, man? It's not the same exact space that it was before. It's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? They can only run the "these guys hate women" narrative, but for so long these days, because it's simply not the same space. You know? It's definitely not the same space. You know, we got a lot of guys running around here talking about like a slew of different things that literally don't have nothing to do with women. You know? You got sports channels like Mace. Mace's content isn't centered around women. You got tech channels. What's going on, Royce? You got tech channels. You know what I'm saying? You got guys here, you know, talking about, you know, blue collar work and stuff like that. Just guys here talking about everything. Guys talking about cars. Guys talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. It's just not always centered around, you know, women like it was before. So it's hard for a lot of people to run with that same narrative. And not only do you got guys in this space, you have women in this space right along with them. Something that would have damn near never happened back in, let's say, 2016, really. Or, shit, even back in 07, 06. What's going on, C. Iverson? You know, people got mad at Jessica X, whereas the white manosphere, they went through the same thing, or not even the same thing. Ours is a little bit different, but they went through the same thing with trusting women in the space with NOLA Girl. They went through the same thing with trusting women in this space with NOLA Girl. But what held back the white manosphere, which is not holding back the black manosphere, is racism. Racism held back the white manosphere, and not just with NOLA Girl, with their incels, there's a lot of sectors where racism kind of held back the white manosphere. You know, with their perception of dominance, with their perception of you know what I'm saying, of success and stuff like that, it got divided. But see, they didn't like NOLA Girl because it came to find out she was dating a nigga. They didn't like NOLA Girl because it's like, okay, there's this cool country chick that everybody likes. She's talking that real shit. She's more down to earth or something. Something got to be wrong with her. There's something not right with this girl. I don't trust this bitch. My boyfriend black. Aha! There it is. She dating a nigga. She dating a nigga. I knew something was wrong with this bitch. She a traitor. See, this is why you shouldn't trust them. Out here dating niggas. You know? A lot of those white boys, they incels because they don't like sisters. That part too, War Master. I seen that. Same way how a lot of white guys pose as black men and they come over to the manosphere. You dig? He said they should have known by that ass. Yes, sir. So, like I said, you know, when Hollywood or whatever finds this space, it's not going to be the same space that it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? A space that a lot of people that are here today, you know, what's going on, Black Caesar? A space that a lot of people here don't know the space from, you know? And it's going to be a lot of more women coming into this space that are going to be comfortable with making their channels. What's going on, Ism? What's going on? So, the manosphere is going into purple pill rage. The manosphere is going into purple pill rage. This is going to be, if it already hasn't, a purple pilled space. And guess who they gonna blame it on? Guess who they gonna blame it on? What's going on, Curlin? Shout outs to you, man. Guess who they gonna blame it on? I had to do a manual camera zoom. Guess who they gonna blame it on? They gonna blame it on the game niggas. They gonna blame it on the game niggas. They're going to say, yo, we shouldn't have let the game niggas in here. Yo, it's the game niggas. It's the game niggas. It's the game niggas. It's the game niggas. Don't let them niggas run that game on you, man. Don't let them niggas run that game on you. Game niggas didn't do shit. Game niggas didn't do a damn thing. You know? No, I haven't heard about the OSBot, OBS bot. Oh, actually, you know what? I heard something about it, but I just didn't care. My bad. I didn't get a chance to really look at it. I kind of been off OBS for like a month or two. I haven't done any OBS shows lately, but I did hear about it, but I don't know what it does. I really want to check it out. But they're going to blame it on the game niggas. And then they're going to say, oh, we shouldn't have let the game niggas in. Which the game niggas damn near created this space. You know what I'm saying? The game niggas created this space. I got to check it out, Brian Will. I'm going to check it out. The game niggas created this space. My thoughts on marriage. If you find a good woman and you guys are on the same level, you know, I would, you know what I'm saying? And she proved herself to you and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong. You guys never had a problem, even though you could wake up the next day and that can change. My thing is, don't give away more than what you can lose. You know what I'm saying? Don't give away more than what you can lose. But if you find something good, yeah, treat it good. But I just don't think it's the climate for it. But if you find something good and that's what you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I would just say, bruh, just have you a nice girlfriend. If it goes south, replace her and do it all over again till you die. Fuck it. Fuck it. Have enough knowledge and have enough game to keep yourself happy in whatever situation you get in, whether it's long term or short term. You know what I'm saying? Marriage doesn't always have to. Long term relationships don't always have to lead to marriage, and you can have a whole bunch of long term relationships as much as you want. But if you want somebody, if you enjoy, you know what I'm saying? If you enjoy your relationship structure in like a certain fashion, you know what I'm saying, and that's what you want, which is like marriage. Like if you're gonna have children and stuff like that, and you want your children to observe what you and the mother has and things like that and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with marriage. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely nothing wrong with marriage, So if you, because I don't fault dudes that get married. Some dudes like their relationships a certain way. They grew up observing, different things. And if that's what they want, my thing is to just obtain the knowledge and information to get and sustain that thing. You don't necessarily got to be anti-marriage, There's a girl out there with your number on it. Or there's a girl out there that you can raise. I wouldn't say raise, but over time with her being with you, she's custom made for you. So if that's what you want to do it. But just know what you're getting yourself into, that's all. Know what you're getting yourself into. But technically, I would say it's not the climate for it. Not these girls. Hell no. Not these girls. The millennials, I'm not getting married to no millennial broad. I know that for a fact. Unless I meet some unicorn, magical, fucking Pokemon broad, I'm not getting into that. Yeah, Black Jerusalem, that was a great show with Teapot. That was a great show. Shout outs to Ism. He said use that engagement ring for 3 out of 4 years as a Heisman pose on her big head ass. That's some real shit. Cause like I said, what's going on? John Appleseed. Shout outs to you, man. My thing is this. Somebody got to deal with me for like 5 years plus before I even think about a ring. 5 years. 5 years plus. I'm not getting married unless I'm with somebody for 5 years, and then I'll consider it. I'll be like, I might. She has been with me for a while. I probably put her through some shit if I put her through shit, or she probably put me through some shit, or you know what? At this point, I think that what we have, I want to build something, and I might take her along with me. You know what I'm saying? I might take her along with me. So, and a lot of women ain't gonna want to hear that. But a lot of times too, you find out the women that ain't gonna want to hear that. Them the ones that'll deal with you for 5 years though. Because this is the thing. Women kind of don't have it wrong, but they definitely don't have it right. What women like to do, this is why your ex comes back after a certain amount of time, because they play the field a little bit more aggressive than men. When they realize that you were their best boyfriend, because some of y'all were their best boyfriend, even if you were a shitty boyfriend, right? When they realize that you were a good dude, or you were their best boyfriend, in between dating new men, they're gonna come back to you. They're gonna hit you up. Hey, big head, what you doing this weekend? Yo, do you want to hang out? You want to come through? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel as if you know them. Being around you, it engages their comfort. That when they meet a new guy, sometimes they won't give him the chance to do that, or just the guys that they're talking to, they don't know how to do that. So what happens is, being around you gets her back into being comfortable because you breed an air of familiarity. She's more familiar with you. She knows what she's getting dealing with you in comparison into trying to make what she probably had with you happen all over again with a new guy. Or vice versa. Another guy setting up basically the same or a similar situation with her that you and her had. Which is also a reason why some of you guys go back to your ex, or you take that deal. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys, they take that deal because they probably don't have a woman around them to get steady sex from. A lot of guys, they have a hard time getting steady sex. So what they have to do is they have to reactivate their social circle. Because that's literally what you're doing when you go back to an ex. You're reactivating your social circle. And to tell you the truth, a lot of you guys believe that that's the best thing to do, because sometimes when you break up with somebody, you were either one, young, or y'all just didn't break up on bad terms. Not all breakups are bad. And then sometimes too, you just ghost a bitch. You ever ghosted your girlfriend? You ever ghosted a girlfriend? Look, I just stopped texting her, and we just never heard from each other again. I just stopped coming around. We just, nigga, I stopped coming around so long, we both forgot we was with each other. I left all my shit at her house. I just don't care no more. So sometimes in between dating new people get back together, you know? And then that's what you gotta, I was gonna do a show on this. That's what you gotta watch out for. When you notice that I did that for Katrina. But this is what I'm saying. When you get back with them, what you don't want to do is get her pregnant. When you get back with, because sometimes when you get back with people, you realize why you left. You realize why you ghosted. You realize, oh, okay, this is why. This bitch crazy. I done forgot this bitch is crazy. That's why I left. And it happens. It happens. Sometimes you get with people because you're under the impression that they just might have grown up just a tad bit. Okay, you know, I let her do her because she played I let her play the field a little bit. When she played the field a little bit, this boosts your ego as a man, because it was something that she should have did while y'all were together. It's like, okay, she want to be a little harlot. She want to be a little hoe. So she want to be a little harlot or a hoe. I got to go. And while I go, I'm going to date some hoes. Why have a hoe under my roof where I can get the bras that I really wanted to? So what happens is, you're like, okay, if she don't know what she got, I'm gonna play the field, but she gotta go, because she probably disrespected you by being a hoe while she was with you. Then you think that she learned her lesson and she grew up a little bit, but that's really not the case. So then you get back with her, thinking that she learned, that she ain't gonna find nobody out there better than you. She presented herself as if she's coming into the door, as if she learned her quote-unquote lesson. And honestly, that's a lesson that you have to learn, not her. It's for you, you know? I'm smoking on this A Fuente. Let me do this. I got this A Fuente. So that's sometimes that's a lesson that, you know, that happens. That's why you gotta be careful getting with your exes and shit, like getting back with your exes and shit like that. So I was gonna do a show talking about because a lot of guys, the reason why the relationships that they get into don't work out in a lot of cases is that you're a rebound. You're like an immediate rebound for a lot of women, you know. Be wary of getting into relationships with a woman that just left her boyfriend. Those are the worst. And then now it's even trickier for a lot of you guys not to entertain a situation for a woman that literally just left her boyfriend. because her necessarily being single for a while doesn't mean that she was single for a while, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? Bros will sit up there and go on dates with you and lie and say, yo, I've been single for, and you know what's funny? It's always 2 years. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? How comes when these broads are single, they always say 2 years? Have y'all noticed that? Yeah, T. Yeah, T. That boy Vader. Yeah, T. Both of y'all. Hell yeah. Like the number 2 is supposed to be like some magical celibacy number. You know? I've been single for 2 years. Yeah, okay. But you was fucking last night. You know? So you always just gotta kind of know what's going on. If you do something, do what T is what's going on, Black Wolf? Do what T is talking about. If you know she just got rid of her boyfriend, date her for about a good 3, maybe 3-4 months before you really even take her seriously. You know what I'm saying? Cool man, what's going on? I buy my cigars in a couple of places actually, but my favorite place to go to is either TG Cigars on 9th Street. It's in the Ethiopian neighborhood, or go to Georgetown Cigars. Or if you're close to Columbia Heights, there's a place out there that sells cigars too. Nah, We Killed Dragon, she wasn't even single for 2 years. Or she was taking random pipe for 2 years. That too, you know. But, like I said, with the game, this space has changed because what I just told y'all to a certain degree, which a lot of people don't realize, is that's common knowledge. And what, people like Angry Man, Obsidian, Kevin, and other people that's in these spaces that y'all listen to, I would even say myself, the knowledge that they're giving you, it makes what I'm saying common. It makes what I say common, because knowledge to a certain degree, it's a weight off your chest. You can rest now, black men. You can chill right now. And a lot of dudes are coming here to be like, okay, I'm not tripping. I can chill. Since he said it, he nowhere close to me. I can chill out right now. And what a lot of men are learning is that you're the prize. Yeah, Gemini, you were right. What a lot of men don't realize is that you're the prize. So now, when this space is being found, everything has turned. Everything has changed. All of the game and the manosphere rhetoric has become entertainment to a lot of women, to the point that this space is not hostile anymore. This space is a breeding ground for content, because now women are looking at this space as entertainment. But that's where they fucked up. And that's where Hollywood will fuck up. That they will look at this space as entertainment. Because once you realize that this is entertainment, what people got to understand is that entertainment is acceptance. You can do what comedians do. I love you too, Kirsten. I love you too. See, that's entertainment. There's a shock value in it. Kirsten didn't have to give me those two beautiful middle fingers, but she did. But she did. I got you. So, this is the thing. Entertainment has become acceptance. If you look at comedians of the past, like Dave Chappelle, let's say Chris Rock, you know what I'm saying? Just comedians that did stand-up. What they used to do is they would tell jokes. Patrice O'Neal, they would go up on the stage and they would tell jokes. And the jokes that they would tell, this some harsh shit. Like, these jokes are like, damn, that's fucked up. But they will phrase it in a way where it makes people laugh. Or people will laugh at the joke, but the joke is very fucked up. The joke is very fucked up. What's going on anew? And it's fucked up because people came to laugh. Women don't come to these spaces to look for the truth. This is the last space they come to look for the truth. See, comedy and entertainment works a lot different with women. Women are masochistic. What's going on, Gold Professor? Women are masochistic. Women will gravitate more to the guy that says, fuck you, more than they will gravitate to the guy that says, I like you. Because maybe the guy that says, fuck you, knows a little bit more about her than the guy that says, I like you. You know what I'm saying? This is why simps get treated the way they do. And the thing about it is that you can tell the truth, and when people laugh at it, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, NC? When people laugh at it, it's confirmation that they took it in. The truth becomes the punchline. And the reason why the manosphere is being accepted and it gets in the doors of women because they thought that they could come here and be entertained by it. And then once they realize that they're saying some real shit and they're thoroughly entertained by it, the truth really sinks in after the stream goes off, after people are done joking. And the comedian, not wink wink nudge nudge, shout outs to the Gold Professor. Shout outs to the Gold Professor. The comedian, wink wink nudge nudge, his point, it got across. His point got across. Because now once they turn off the Angry Man, once they turn off, you know what I'm saying, Obsidian, once they turn off O'Shea or Minister Jap or Grown Man Business or Red Supreme, or you know what I'm saying, or hell, anybody in the space, once they turn it off or go to the next, that's another thing that fucks people up. They don't even turn this shit off. They go to the next nigga saying the same shit in a different way though. See what I'm saying? What's going on, D-Rock? What's going on, Soup Bone? They go to the next nigga saying the same shit. And once they go to the next guy saying the same shit, low key the truth starts to sit in. Damn. I might have to get me a cat. Damn. I really am lonely. Damn. I really was hoeing for a long fucking time. Damn. these niggas might be right. Shout outs to Black Wolf. Shout outs to Cardo. Black Wolf says the manosphere will officially become the new reality once Hollywood adapts red pill related topics into film and television. Just watch Disney. Yeah. But what you need to understand is that women and people that accept this as entertainment, that's when the truth of what that content creator is saying is going to sit in. It's just going to sit in. Not immediately, but over time it's going to sit in. Because after a while, shout outs to Anu, man. Thank you, bro. He said, character on the floor laughing really hard. Hey, man, I'm telling you the truth. Because the thing is this. If you're entertained by something, you like that person. Especially as a woman, if she has to sit up here and listen to some of this hot fire, you know, we're gonna talk about it, Cardo. We're gonna get into that. So the thing is that women are gonna be here and they're gonna be like, hey, I like the Angry Man. I like Kevin Samuels. I like Minister Jab. I like Obsidian. I like whoever that they like. Because they're going to go to his channel right after they've been to somebody else's channel in the manosphere. It's an all-day affair. I like that guy. I see where he's coming from. It's an all-day affair. And then it sinks in that, damn, Jap is right. Damn, you know, who else? Grown Man Business is right. Damn, such and such is right. They're not right because, and this is how they accept it, they're not right because what they said is true, which it is true, but they're right because I like them. They have great content. Then what they said is true. See, the truth is like third or fourth on her list. Because women just want to hear the conversation. They want to hear how you go about the conversation. Then what you actually say, it kicks in. And the sad part is that they even do that with female content creators that they love. They do that with She-Ra7. They do that with Chrissy. They do that with a whole bunch of people. Because they realize that even to be deceptive, it takes them having to be a woman. To be a fucked up bitch, you still gotta be a woman to be that way. God damn. You still gotta be a woman to be that way. And that's where those women, that's how they get they long-term bag. Because women aren't looking at relationships to do work or to put in any type of work, even if it's being deceptive. Because being deceptive, it takes work to be deceptive. It takes work to be a gold digger, and it also takes work to it does to a certain degree. It still takes work to be a scammer. It takes work to scam somebody out of their shit. By the time you scam this person, and you scam that person, and you scam that person, if you successfully scam them, what happens is, in a woman's mind, she gonna run into a trick, or she gonna start treating tricks as if they owe her, because only she knows her. That trick don't know her, so that trick don't owe her. But when she gets with that trick, and sometimes the tricks do and sometimes they don't. Hold on, y'all. By the time that trick gets to her, what's going on, Mayweather? What's going on, Kanesta? By the time that trick get to her, or she gets to that trick, she's like, yo, I'm that. What's going on, Cool Rob? By the time she gets to that trick, what's gonna go, Professor? Oh man, this is that A Fuente. This is that A Fuente. But by the time she gets to that trick, it's like, yo, I'm such and such from Instagram. And that trick, like, or not even, you know what I'm saying, a real dude. He's like, okay, well, why am I gonna treat you any different? I don't know you from Instagram. I met you at the mall. I met you at the mall. So she gonna have to cop and blow, even with a trick that she don't know. That's why some of them don't have the type of guy that they want. Like, for example, there's a girl that Platinum likes to talk about that's dating Lil Baby. Her name is Jada Waiter. Lil Baby knows she's Jada Waiter, but that quote-unquote high-value man that probably would treat her right, he don't know she's Jada Waiter. He doesn't care that she's Jada Waiter. Jay the who? Does your name start with a J? Jay the who? I don't care about you being Jada Waiter. So, when she realizes that her ego of who she built herself up to be or who she is not going to play a factor in this guy's infatuation with her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you didn't even try to do it right. When it doesn't stand up because that's not the world that he comes from, she's going to feel that she has to put in work to stay with this person or keep this person. And in a lot of cases, you know what I'm saying? She's going to be lazy about doing that, even if it means that she's going to get the type of relationship that she wants. Like, for example, Eve, the rapper, or even Rihanna, who we were talking about the other day. You know, some of these people don't care about who you've built yourself up to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting no broad to be like, oh, you somebody from this place. I don't care if she knows me from that place or anywhere else. Because the person that she may get to know is somebody totally different, you know? And we go through the same thing as, I would say, artists or people that got a little bit of fame in whatever little group that you're in, you know? The matter of the fact is that a lot of women are not going to want to put in work to get the type of relationships that they want. And when you look at shows like Kevin Samuels and other shows and stuff here in the space, you see that. And then the reality sinks into them that, damn, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Prince Pierre? Damn, I might not be that bitch. I might not be that bitch, and this does not feel good because I am not that bitch that I believe that I was. And that I believe that I should be, or should get treated as, or compensated as. So, the guy that's dating Eve, do you think he really, you think he walked up to her, oh, that's EVE, the girl with that, the paws on her chest? No, she gotta be a totally different woman. She can't be EVE and be jumping on the back of motorcycles with random niggas and all kinds of shit. She not Rough Rider. Eve look like a white woman right now. I wouldn't say Sierra was no big sex symbol, but even then, Russell Wilson wouldn't look at her as like how a Future would look at her. But to a certain degree, that don't matter. It's how she looks at herself. Is she going to make the proper change to be who she wants to be, or is she playing games with herself? you know? And a lot of women don't want to do that. So like I said, in the beginning, it's the same thing with this space. A lot of people do not want to spend a long time making a mistake. And what happens is a lot of women that know about this space and where it was before it got to where it is today, they don't want to accept the fact that this space has changed. That now men are waking up to the fact that, yo, I'm the prize. That they're laughing at a Michaela Pink. That they're laughing at a Chrissy or a Chloe or a For Harriet. Or just that the average guy was going to add, or just that the average guy is going to be laughing at them trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, trying to run this get the bag and the game rhetoric on unsuspecting guys. Because what women are doing right now is they're seducing and reducing, if they successfully are getting the bag, because there's a lot of women out here successfully getting the bag. But they're not respecting guys that would go to above and beyond for them, even financially. They don't respect the dudes that put them in vehicles or pay their rent and stuff like that. They find themselves still unhappy. Because even if they did put in work, they're still going in the wrong direction. They're so invested in the bullshit that they put themselves into that they've created a lifestyle for it, while slowly burning the candle on two sides. Because she's going to become an older woman. And if she doesn't secure or parlay all of that shit that she's doing while she's young and she's active and attractive and she out here getting it from dudes, if she don't parlay that into anything, she's going to become one of these older women that doesn't that lost their looks, that's not going to be taken seriously. And that's the reality that the manosphere is bringing to a lot of women, because they look at it as entertainment. What's going on, Locust Queen? So even if she is getting the bag, even if she is that chick, oh, these are about this is about 870 gold, Professor. Even if she is getting the bag, even if she is that chick, it's like, what's it to you? What's it to you? But a lot of people do not want to believe that they're spending a long time making a mistake. Jay Will, what's going on, man? So that's why, because women in the past, they never entertained anything that came from the manosphere. Unless they want to get in and get out. And if the manosphere got to get into Hollywood or wherever we're going by our rhetoric being entertainment at best, they don't want this space to be the mindset of the average man. They really don't. So what you have going on in this space is that you're going to have more women here because it's entertaining. Locust Queen said, the manosphere has taught me a few things. I can't lie. Yeah, there's going to be women around that can get it. There's going to be women around that's going to get it and adjust and benefit from it. That's another thing that goes on in the manosphere also. there's going to be women that know about this space for a long time, or that has entertained this space for a long time. They will get it. You know, there's shout outs to Gold Professor. Thank you, bro, man. I got you. Oh, Gold Professor. Come through tonight so we can set up your equipment. Come through tonight. What's today? Today is Monday. Come through tonight so we can set up your equipment, man. Yeah, they're going to try to water it down, but they can't. Seova said the manosphere doesn't present a average man mindset. No, but that's the thing. The average man has to change his mindset, so a lot of average men will come to the manosphere. Be it the manosphere being famous, or be it the manosphere going into Hollywood. A lot of dudes are getting funneled into this space. Do you know, and I hate to keep using Kevin Samuels as a reference because I'm starting to get tired of using him as a reference, but he's one of the best references I can use. Do you know there's a group of niggas out here, right, that look at their women and they're like, baby, what are you watching? And she's watching Kevin Samuels, right? And he's on his phone, or his girl watched Kevin Samuels on his phone and was on YouTube, and a lot of his videos start to come up. And because what women are doing, like I said, you know, they're binge watching. They're binge watching Kevin Samuels content. If you look at all of his old content, them shits got 57K, 47K, 37K, 100,000 views. So they're binge watching this man, whether they like what he's saying or not. And their man got put onto this sector through him. They find Obsidian through him. They find Jessica X. They find, you know, they get put onto this sector. Because the average man nowadays got to put up with some whole shit and some more shit. What's going on, Perfectabilis? So what I'm saying is that, you know, your girl turned to dancing in the other room on OnlyFans. There's men out here that got to realize, like, bruh, you being disrespected and you're not even getting paid to be disrespected. Oh, I should be accepting payment? Yes. Yes. Women aren't stupid. No homo. Just really reverse the situation. If you had to shake your ass on the internet, no homo, as a nigga, women will gladly take whatever money that you're bringing into the house. Hell yeah, Jay Will, you damn right. Like, really think about it. Something stupid is... I know you guys can't think about it because this is not what you want to do. This is not what you're used to and shit like that. But let's just say you become a gigolo and she had to accept it. She gonna look for some type of payment. You gonna pay. You're going to pay. Because y'all don't even do it and you're paying right now. Y'all don't even do it and you're paying right now. Women know how to turn something into a lucrative situation because they're opportunists. And if it's one thing you can learn from them, it's to be an opportunist. So they'll laugh at you for being a square and having her shake ass in your house that you're paying all the shit for, and you not accepting no type of payment for it. You just, well, I mean, she is making money, you know what I'm saying? No, you better get paid for that. And something as small as that, the average man got to learn that. Because the average man right now has to change his mindset. The average man right now, he has to entertain the fact that his girl may have a OnlyFans. And a lot of these guys, they don't know what to do. Some guys, they broke up with their woman because they found out she has an OnlyFans. But the next batch of women that he's going to date, they have or had an OnlyFans too. It's the reality of the situation. And Gen Z are that group of niggas. And guess where it's going to lead people in Gen Z to? The manosphere. It's going to lead them to the manosphere. Right, Shirley? What's going on? What's going on, sir? Give me 1 second, y'all. This is fucked up. Don Philly, what's going on? Hold on, I'm gonna get to y'all comments real quick. Give me 1 second. Shirley said, fuck Gen Z. May said, since I changed my platform, more and more women are watching me and complimenting my grind. Hell yeah. Shout outs to Jay Will. Yes. That's where game is important. You got to maneuver through this shit without getting victimized again. We've already earned our scars the hard way in this space. These are facts. But what drew guys to think the way that they do about women nowadays is because women let that cat out the bag. Older women. What's going on, Sal's? Shout outs to you. Hold on, we're going to talk about it, y'all. This is fucked up. I don't got my lighter with me, War Master. Hold on, we're going to talk about it. Now, we're going to talk about why men are coming to this space and women are coming right along with them. We're going to talk about it. The reason why men are coming to this space in a lot of cases is because of women. Men always came to the space because of women, but the reason why they're coming to the space because of women is because women openly talk about screwing you niggas out of money. Women openly talk about playing guys and getting a free meal. Women are openly talking about it because guess what? There's a group of women over here that are actually doing it and cashing out. There's a group of women over here that aren't good at it and that are talking shit. And then there's a group of women over here that have an interest in doing it but can't do it. And guess what? All of them are complaining. All of them. God damn. This is fucked up. Hold on, y'all. I'm running low on matches. Oh, no. No. Hold on, y'all. Last one. Last one. Hold up. Woo! I do got a torch. I just left it. And I don't think it's on me. I know I just set the whole book on fire and just do it, right? Right. This joint burning so uneven. It's fucked up. This is why you get cigars that are hand rolled real good so they correct themselves. Now I got an extra pull this joint. So yeah, I had some Davidoffs yesterday and the day before, but we're good. I got it pulling correctly. But anyway, see, it's burning. Look, it's correcting itself right now. See that? This is terrible. It's good. I just don't want it to go out. That's all. But like I said, women started openly talking about how they screwing guys out of paper. You know, I know, right? Look, I could lick this part and put it back together, but look, it's on fire too. You see that? It's fucked up. It's a bum joint. They call it bum joints out here. What's going on, Quasi? So yeah, that's what ruined it for a lot of guys. That he has to openly watch his women talk about how they about to screw you up out of some paper. And guess what group of dudes get this information first? Black men. Black men get this information first. Fuck him then, get some money. Fuck that nigga if he ain't gonna pay all your bills. That nigga ain't shit anyway. Good boys, I tell him catch. No. Bad boys, I tell him catch. Good boys, I tell him fetch. Fetch what? The same thing that the bad boy catch? Because even the quote-unquote bad nigga, what makes you think he's not having problems with women? War Master. Thank you, bro. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the Cash App, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to get a torch, you know? But it's like, what makes you think that he's not having a problem with women neither? Even the bad boys, like the niggas that ain't shit, are having problems with women too. You know what I'm saying? So this leads you to believe that, damn, you know, he said them planks are whack. This is terrible. I'm going through it over here. Shout outs to War Master, man. War Master about to have fun with that loop station, man. That loop station is no joke. Official, I gotta show you this loop station, bro. I think everybody in the manosphere should have one. You dig? Black Wolf said, that's the primary path to the manosphere. Women are their own worst enemy, sadly. Yes. Yes. And they're not even good at being each other's enemy, man. And that's why Kevin is winning. Because once he makes the blueprint that, okay, this is going to be pure entertainment, imagine once these women get over here and they hear Angry Man. Oh, Lord Jesus. Imagine once these women get over here and they hear Angry Man. Or they hear like, they listen to a Jap show. They listen to Minister Jap or Angry Man and they get over here, they're going to be like, damn. There's a lot of women that never was in this space that listened to Kevin and then YouTube suggested a video for YouTube full of shit also. YouTube is full of shit. YouTube be playing games. Because they will suggest these videos to other women. And when they see other women, when they send these videos to other women, it's funny as fuck. The first time a woman ever heard of the manosphere was through these guys. That's one thing you can't deny. Any woman that heard of the manosphere, she heard of it through either Jap, Kevin, or somebody. Everybody's numbers are up. And YouTube will recommend it to them. Because they're getting introduced to a whole new demographic of men that they definitely would not go and search for. And honestly, this was supposed to happen a long time ago when niggas start using the word hypergamy. You know? Because did you know women never used that word hypergamy? Hypergamy was in no woman's mouth. They've never used the word hypergamy several years ago. Honestly, that's where the manosphere should have came into play, when the word hypergamy got big. Because at one point, most of the videos, if you were gonna click on the hashtag hypergamy, it came from niggas, mainly in this space. But now if you go look up the word hypergamy, a whole bunch of women come up that don't know anything about the word, because they're still trying to learn what does it take to be a hypergamous woman. Because women are using their hypergamy in the wrong way. Like, a leveled up woman is a married woman. That's what leveling up is. Point blank, period. A leveled up woman is a married woman. How much leveling up can you do? How much leveling up can you do? And then what they realize is that leveling up requires a man. Because Disney even shows, no matter which woman they are, Disney even shows people getting wifed up. Belle, she got wifed up by some ugly nigga. Snow White had a whole bunch of male orbiters around her. And Snow White got wifed up by Prince Charming, right? See, like I said, you don't want to spend a long time making a mistake. Leveling up is getting wifed up by some dude that she respects. So Gucci bag, all of this shit is cool for now. But leveling up, shit. It requires her getting wifed up to a certain degree. How much leveling up can you get? Shirley said, I think the beast was cute. That nigga. That nigga was tripping. So, like I said, how much leveling up can you do? You know? You got to roll it to get the perfect pull from it. That's what's going on. Anyway, so like I said, dudes are going to get turned on to this space because at some point the average man is going to have some type of knowledge. He's going to have some type of game. The average man gets told, find yourself a girl and settle down. Live a simple life in a little town. Steady as she goes. But then he gonna have to look to himself at some point and be like, damn, she on Instagram. Instagram is one step away from OnlyFans. Instagram is only one step away from OnlyFans. But there's another thing that happened with Instagram. Instagram perpetuates a lifestyle that even the woman on Instagram that got the filters, the revealing clothes, all of that shit, it perpetuates a lifestyle that they're not living. And it leads to a lot of women being sad and mad. Because to a certain degree, all of them want the men that they're dealing with to offer them the same shit. And it's not going to happen. Because number one, even if he was to give you that lifestyle, you're not the same girl that he got on Instagram. I think Instagram is worse than OnlyFans. You know? Because her hypergamy should have been used in her relationship. If she wants attention, like the way that they want attention, it should come from their husbands. But they don't have a husband. If she wants all of that stuff, it should come under the context of her being with a guy. So what women are trying to do is they're trying to gather all of this stuff. They're trying to make it happen for themselves. And then they go find a guy. Because she needs to have an alibi in case she doesn't find a guy. Whether to do it for her or whether to not do it for her. So what women are going to do as a last stand before they get wifed up or do anything is to cuck out the guy into giving them all that shit. And they don't know how to do it. And guys are looking around and they're like, damn, I'm not about to be that guy. Even if he is a square or he is a regular guy, I'm not about to be that guy. And before I leave, I want to leave y'all with this. This is why a lot of nerds or a lot of blue-collared guys are having problems in the manosphere. Because even they have to come to the realization that I may have to go get some game. I'm not trying to secure the bag and get it snatched by some broad at the finish line. By women openly telling you that they're hanging out at the finish line waiting for you. I want to get the new 6 Series. I'm not trying to spend that shit on no bag. I could have went down to the dealership right now and pulled that 6 Series off the lot, even if I have a monthly payment. And that's why you have a lot of guys in the space right now realizing like, yo, it's these game niggas letting the women in. Game niggas let the women in. Game niggas didn't do shit. Game niggas are the same niggas here telling you, yo, mister, I went to technical school to go get a bag. She gonna be at the finish line waiting for you. And guess what? Guess what? How you not gonna get your bag snatched? You feeling good? You like, hey, I won. Bad bitch come, hand you the trophy. And while she hands you the trophy, once she gives you your trophy, she gonna have her arm right up under your arm. And she gonna be like, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Like she know you. Bitch, I don't know you. Get the fuck off me. I got my trophy. What the? You gonna tell a woman that just handed you a big ass trophy not to put her arm in your arm? That look good? She gonna snatch your bag. That's the game. They don't care about your tribulations. They care about results. You're right. Black Wolf says the manosphere will get you tougher skin and will make you a beast when you embrace it. Yes, yes, sir. That too, Mace. That too. That too. Because the Instagram model, they believe that they're the woman that got the trophy. That they're the trophy. The Instagram model, see, there's a metaphor in what I just told y'all. She just handed you a big piece of gold that you earned. But in her heart of hearts, she believes that she's the trophy. And sadly, how you were taught to grow up, to go find yourself a girl and settle down, live a simple life in a little town, you're going to believe that she's the trophy too. It's player talk.